Hey, Mike Gingrich here, and welcome to another Halftime Mike podcast. Today, I want to talk about apps, and particularly no-code apps. Okay, um, apps. We're talking on the mobile phone and mobile devices. So things in the Apple Store, Google Android, Google Play Store, and why? Because apps for business uses, for small businesses, for solopreneurs, are a way to gain traction and to get more information, get push notifications. You get a lot of features with those that you may not be able to get simply from a website. So there are times where, with membership situations, with other types of things, you want an app. You want to build a community there. You want to give them access to things, and then you want to have the powerful tools that can be offered through the app stores, particularly one of those being push notifications. And apps beforehand were a costly endeavor, and they still can be, but today there's a lot of new options and opportunities coming out, and they're called no code apps. So we're going to take a look at a number of those today, just kind of give you a quick overview so that you can kind of hear about them, and then maybe you come over to take a look at the blog post on them, click and then look them up. If you hear one that strikes your interest, you want to look into those further. So I recommend that you do listen to these all, and then take a look at saying, okay, what are the two that have stood out to me that I want to take a look at. Okay, so again, these are tools that will help you build an app that can go into the app stores, the Apple Store, App Store, and Google's Android for Android store. And so one of the first ones is Shoutem. Okay, Shout and this is a tool that now they're on the higher price starting realm on those pieces, where the pro service starts from 1,100, almost 1,200 bucks a month for that piece. And however, that comes with some help from them. So again, you have to take a look at these in the range of saying, do you want to build this to yourself, or do you want to have this built for you, or do you want to have some kind of hybrid model within that? And so a lot of these are hybrid, but you have to take a look at where you're at on that spectrum of what you want to do, what you don't want to do. And again, I'm going to recommend that you don't try to do a lot of this yourself. You want to try to take a look at a no-code application, which allows them to build faster, to build efficiently, because there's tools in place, and so they know how to use these tools. And so if you can hire someone that's using a no-code that gets the job done for you, that gets them in both app stores, and so then they can support those kind of pieces, it can save you. Unless you really want to learn those things, best to get someone that knows how to use them. So Shoutem is a custom native app development service. Okay, so native is important to note, because that means it's going to be written in the native language of the App Store. So an Apple is Java, and then in the Google Play Store, you're going to have a native language there, and that's as opposed to some type of hybrid where it's built in a third language and then pushed into those stores. So native gives you more access to the full feature set on that. So Shoutem offers a platform that has a lot of different pieces with it. Visual design solutions and extensions. Again, think plugins if you're from the WordPress world. They will do quality assurance, app publishing services for you. They will provide metrics, permanent support. So that's what I like about Shoutem: ability to rapidly deploy something, and a lot of tools where they can help you get that started. Okay. The second one is called AppyPie, AppY. Pi. That's the second word. It's another very popular no-code platform. This one's geared more towards the one that maybe wants to do a lot themselves. So you can build the tools yourself, drag and drop pieces in there. You can add chat box, and you can do a lot of different pieces within that. And so they have a trial version that's free of charge, and you can upgrade to a basic, and they have a monthly recurring service, so $18 a month, $36 a month, or $60 a month plan. So AppyPie is another no-code tool that you can technically use for a website and more tools, but also the high-end Android, iOS, and what we call progressive web app tool. Third one is called BuildFire, and BuildFire is a cloud-based application. Again, all these are cloud-based, and it's primarily focused in the media, entertainment, education industries, and has a robust push notifications, user management. So think of education where you need a bunch of users to come in. It's got quite a bit of analytics within there, and you can also, push to both stores. So BuildFire starts at around premium plan starts at $159 a month, which is probably what you need to get all the feature sets that you want to take a look at. So again, apps are not inexpensive. That's definitely more than typical website hosting. But that's what's giving the infrastructure. And you need the infrastructure because, when was the last time the Apple rolled out an iOS update, right? And then the app stores have to update theirs to meet that. Okay, it's gonna happen, and so you need to have a tool that's going to take care of some of those pieces for you. That's what you're paying for on a lot of apps is a platform to keep it live and to keep it updated with. That's going to meet the changes that roll out with um, Android and iOS. Fourth one is called Business Apps. That's it with a Z, Business, Bizness apps, and all one platform that again allows you the tools to design, build, and manage mobile applications. Drag and drop, third-party functionalities can be used within it, and a bunch of metrics with that piece. There's a free trial. Again, starts at $99 a month for the one that you're probably going to need to get to that level at least. Fifth, AppSheet. Slightly different. That only lets you build mobile apps, Android or iOS, from data pulled from existing worksheets. So, for example, you build an app with AppSheet by pulling data from Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive without any coding involved. So a little different here, but you can add GPS maps, push notifications, photos, and so much more to the data. So your data set supports a little different take on that. And that one, $5 per user per month. So a different pricing model there based on number of users, downloading using that. Sixth one that I want to talk about is called Airtable, another no-code tool to help you build apps to capture and manipulate business data. Spreadsheets, databases that you can add different tools to for collaborative development. And then, so again, think big data, ways to use that and merge them in. Again, this one that uses that model, $10 per user per month for the person downloading that. Seventh one is Kintone. Kintone is a collaborative coding platform that lets developers team up on projects. I've seen this one, with CRM type tools, creating social media calendars, creating accounting apps. Prices start from $15 a month. And you kind of go up from there. So when you take a look at options for apps, no longer is it kind of, six-figure development that you have to start off thinking about. You can take a look at a number of these that start smaller, have subscription prices, and that involve no coding, which is what a lot of us need who aren't going to write, the code behind the scenes. We don't know Java, right? So they've developed these into robust platforms in the last number of years. So your business, your organization does not need to be left out if you need an app for whatever service you need to provide. There are options, including these no-code options. So I hope that's helpful for you, just kind of giving you a little bit more background and information, some of the tools, possibilities that are out there. Again, come on over and check out the blog post at mikeenglish.com. This is Mike, over and out. Take care.